Chris Ray got the juice, nigga. 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 Chris Ray got the juice, nigga.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, family? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha.
What up? Oh boy, we are live in the building today. And as you can see, we got our lovely background going in.
Yes, got a little plan.
All right.
with us.
And right now, we are actually live on four different platforms right now. All thanks to Restream. We want to thank you so much for this opportunity. We thank you for this software. This is just dope.
That's what's up.
Okay, so right now we are actually streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on Facebook. We're streaming on our website right now. So just in case we say anything off the wall, it's still gonna be on the website. All right. And last but not least, we are actually live in our spiritual awakening group.
Yeah, we haven't.
So,
been in there in a while.
Yeah, we hadn't been there in a while, but hey, y'all, we see your posts, we see y'all working, and we got a message that we want to deliver to you all today. So please forgive us if you saw an event that was on a YouTube channel or on a Facebook page, but it just didn't pop up for you. Definitely forgive that right now.
Right.
Because you know, we were gonna go directly live from Restream, but I like OBS. OBS is my joint. I can work things the way I need to work it.
Right.
So that's why we're on.
Blue Diamond Dust, what's up?
What's up, people? What's up?
In
What's
the
up?
building. Elijah, welcome. Brittany, welcome. Charlotte, my baby, welcome.
We are
Flames
in the
Unite
building.
in the house.
We are in the building.
Clearing
family.
it out. Clearing it out.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, today, well, this evening, the topic that we're going to be going into is, are you feeling the shift? Okay. Now, for this particular topic, you got to excuse us just a little bit. Just hang in there with us, because I promise you some of the information that's going to come through is going to make you think. And if you're about thinking, if you're one of those individuals who like to think, and you don't just listen to social media and dictate your whole reality, then this live is going to be for you. Okay?
Yes. But if you don't like to think, I don't know, you might not like this too much. But if you enjoy thinking, if you engage in higher thinking,
yes,
right, you probably will enjoy the convo tonight.
Yes. So that's what's up. So it looks like we got a few people jumping in on Facebook. That's awesome. If you all want to comment on Facebook, please go right ahead. We see all the comments right in one place. So it's just dope right now. But once again, please forgive us, because we may go on a little bit of a rant this evening.
But it will be a beautiful rant.
A beautiful rant. Very, very beautiful rant. So just know that it's going a little all over the place. All right. So we are, what is this? It's December the 27th. So less than 6 days ago, we had our great conjunction where all the planets came into alignment, just like our chakras. And if you have been preparing yourself, your chakras were in alignment during this great conjunction. Now, for that being said, a lot of people missed the boat when it came to the great conjunction. Because some people still wait on their superpowers.
They still waiting. Hold up. Let me try it again. Wait, hold up.
It ain't working.
It's not working. It's
broken.
Ain't working. It's broken. Something broke.
So, we're doing well. We're doing well. Angie, it's good to see you in the building.
Welcome.
Love you. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of people were looking for external things to pop off.
Right.
They were looking for the green smoke. Hey, we thought, to be honest, there were so many different timelines that we were looking into, that we knew about. And that one seemed the most plausible. Okay?
It really did.
But, hey, it didn't happen. But, and I don't think we shared this on the last live.
I think we probably did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just to reiterate, because we got some new people that's watching us on Facebook and things of that nature, is that...
oh, we love you, Angie.
Yes, we love you too. Okay. But what happened on that particular night, when we figured that, okay, ain't no green mist coming, something in our spirit, very strong thought form, was like, go ahead and go into meditation. And when you go into meditation, go to the green mist.
Right.
And we did so. And when we did that, to be honest with you all, we saw the green mist in our meditation. So what that meant is that we had to go within in order to see the green mist. And when we did that, we did it without even really thinking about it, which was that we breathed in that green mist.
That good ass prana.
Okay? Right. And we didn't know what it would really do for us, but over the past couple of days, we have been receiving a lot of downloads, and things are becoming a lot more clearer. There's one other series that we're going to share with you all that we think deserves an opportunity to go back and watch if you haven't already watched it. So definitely stay tuned for that, because we're going to drop in that series. It's going to definitely open up your eyes so that you can see what's really going on in this atmosphere. But we have received a lot of downloads over these past 6 days, and that have really opened us up. And so we're going to get into that this evening.
That's right.
Okay. But with that being said, this is our own experience.
Mm-hmm.
This is our own opinion, our own hypothesis. But right now, some things are resonating real strong. I mean, like Hulk strong.
Yeah. Somebody said the green mist. Does that represent the heart chakra?
Yes.
Yeah. Green. That's the. Yeah. That's the color for the heart chakra. Yes.
Yep. So you are absolutely right. That is where that is coming from. All right. So.
Brittany says she has a lot of ascension symptoms. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna be feeling it. You're gonna be feeling it. Believe me.
A lot of integration.
All right.
But after a while, it gets better. It does get better.
Yes. So, and for those of you all who are watching us on Facebook, if you would just go ahead and share this video. Try to get as many people in as possible. Give us that like, hearts, whatever you want to give. If you're watching us on YouTube and you are new to this channel, we ask that you do subscribe, give us that thumbs up. And if you're on our website right now, definitely become a member of the website. And we would love to have you so that we can connect on a personal level.
Yes.
And to our Royal Twin Flames, we love y'all so much.
I'm trying to get back to show.
All right. All right. So, where do we begin?
That's a good question.
Okay. So, first of all, understanding that the Great Conjunction was an inside job. Okay? It was an inside job. It wasn't something that was going on externally, whether it was the alignment of the planets or if it was the alignment of the green mist and superpowers and things. It wasn't that. It was a evolution and an integration of everything that we are and everything that we have been. Okay? And the reason I say that is that for the past couple of months, my baby and I feel like it was kind of, it was very eye-opening from the dreams that we were having about different past lives. And I mean, there were past lives when, like, I was a mechanic, I was a nuclear physicist working in a nuclear plant, and it's been a lot of different past lives. Like, what were some of the past lives you remember?
I have it every night. Like, it's just some of them. It's really not exciting. Like, you know, like the one I had last night. That was. We can't talk about that. I didn't want to share that one.
We can't talk about that one.
But yeah, it's just seeing all the different lives that we live together, and you know it's different lives because obviously you look different. So somebody got the air. Now you're sharing that one. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, but hey, you know, whatever. But it's just a lot of different experiences, a lot of different lives, and I was actually in some of the lives I was actually able to see myself because I was looking in the mirror and I could see myself.
What's up, Live by Love?
So I know it was a different life. In some of these experiences, parallel lives, like now, but in a different, like if you had made a different decision or you did something different, that's what you would have been doing. So a lot of the dreams that I've been having lately, it's been parallel lives in past lives. So it's pretty deep. But I think it's really given us an opportunity to kind of merge.
There it is.
To merge and to really kind of, it's like you're collecting fragments of yourself or your soul and really bringing it into alignment. Yes. That's at least that's what it feels like. It feels like a collection.
Yes.
Like almost like wholeness. Because when I woke up this morning, I was sore because, you know, I was being very physical in my dream, and and when I woke up, I was literally sore. Like I felt like I was doing something, like exercising, and I'm like, wow, this is strange. So I actually woke up feeling sore from dreaming. So this is some stuff, man. Everything is really just coming into alignment. We really just collecting and gathering parts of ourselves that we either left in a past life or we left in an experience.
Yeah.
But just bringing it all together to become whole.
Right, right. Now, one of the things that really came in on a download for us was during the holiday season. We had a chance to just chillax a little bit, right? Did a little bit of Netflix and chill. This one, it wasn't Netflix, it was FX and chill.
Yeah.
And we were watching a series called Legion. And I'm going to see if I can just pull up a picture of it so that you all can see.
Some of y'all
what
may be
we're
seeing
talking
it
about.
already because this has been out for quite some time. But this series, guys, my goodness. This series, somebody got mad and somebody's just telling it all. Like, I don't know who they pissed off or who pissed them off, but they're literally, look at this.
I know Siri ain't trying to jump in the conversation.
I thought we turned her off already.
Boy, I tell you, that's another thing we're going to get into tonight.
That's another thing I'm about to tell you about these devices
boy.
that I don't know if you guys are aware of what's going on with these devices, but we're about to give y'all some information tonight that's really going to help you because you won't believe. You probably would believe, but I mean, guys, it's ridiculous what they're doing now. But we're going to tell you how to fix this. Siri just coming in somebody's conversation. Didn't nobody talk to you?
Ain't nobody talking to you, Siri.
Hold on, let me put everything on mute. Let me turn off everything because I don't understand how. Hold on. Let me turn this off. There you go. Try to talk now. This type of stuff don't make no sense. Let me put it on airplane too, just to be on the safe side. Because how she came in my conversation? See, they're always listening.
Always listening.
Always listening.
So yeah, let me bring this up so you all can see this real quickly for this series. That's definitely one to watch because we're telling y'all they spilling the bean. They've already spilled the beans, but we're gonna get into it a little bit more.
They telling. They telling for real. They don't care.
But this series right here, Legion, okay? Take a screenshot of it. When you got an opportunity, you want to go back through and watch this with your third eye wide open.
Don't listen. You ain't even gonna have a choice. I promise you. Your third eye won't. If your third eye is closed after you watch this, it's gonna be wide open.
Yes. Yep. So this is the series that we're talking about, and this is one that I actually watched prior to being with Leisha, but I was comatose at the time.
Yeah, you probably wasn't even. That was just.
I didn't catch none. It just went all
the way over. Yeah.
But one of the first things that really popped out is that the whole. Let me say this because we actually talked about this before about a movie that we saw called Dr. Sleep, and for those of you all who've been rocking with us for quite some time, you all know that I said that the way that my higher self speaks to me sometimes is through movies, and it reveals a lot to me. And this particular one really opened up my eyes even more. And this is part of the effects of what happened because we got ourselves in alignment with this great conjunction, is that you're able to see more of the BS. More of the belief systems. And one of those belief systems is centered around mental health.
Yes.
Okay? There are so many people that
they have gifts. They're gifted. Like literally, they come in with their gifts, okay? And oh my goodness. When you guys watch Legion, you're gonna understand that not the people who they say have mental illness, like, of course, yes, there is some physical things that do go wrong with the brain. And because there is something physically wrong with the brain, you know, sometimes, you know, things can go left, right? You do need that extra assistance. We're not saying that, no. But for the most part, there are actually people who do have these heightened perceptions, okay? And because they have those heightened perceptions, they drug them. They make them feel like, oh, you're a Looney Tune, or
Right.
something's wrong with you, and you're just not normal. And those type of people, the way that they facilitate them, it really hinders their growth.
Yes.
It hinders their full experience on this planet, because they just treat them like, oh, you're just this. They put the names, these big spells that they put on them. I'm not even gonna say these names because I don't know how YouTube be acting.
YouTube be acting.
They put these names that ends with is, all these is and schisms and all these other things that they put on these names for these people, when they really are just gifted.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And these elites know that they're gifted. And so because they don't want them to really be able to use their gifts and to really nurture those gifts, they drug them up.
Yes.
So that, it's like a way of controlling that. And if you think all your life that this beautiful gift that you have, you're a problem, or you're crazy, or you're just not like everybody else, you'll never tap into that gift and really nurture it, and they would never show you how to nurture that gift that you have on the inside that's so miraculous. And sometimes they'll try to use it up.
Yes.
Right? If they could get to use it, then okay, you come work for us, we'll pay you, but you shut the hell up for the rest of your life. And if you say something, then we know where to put your ass. There are those. But for the most part, they just drug them up. And so what this series is, Legion, it actually shows you how the process works for people who are gifted in the different facilities. So the one facility shows you how to nurture these gifts, right? How to help them work with these gifts. And the other facility is the regular mundane setting, pills, 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 and more pills. And you literally get to see the difference on how the individuals develop under the suppression of the gifts versus the nurturing and the caring and the development of the gift. Sad thing is, they know that it's a gift, but they don't want you to know that it's a gift.
Because one of the reasons, and y'all have heard this time and time again, but this just really rang real hard in my soul when this guy said this. The comment that he made was that our biggest fear
That's it.
is that you would remember that you are God's.
Speak to that, baby. Say that one more time. Let them hear what he said.
Our biggest fear is that you would remember that you are God's and that you don't need to follow our orders anymore.
And then we wouldn't have any place. Because if you're not listening to us, if you figure out that you don't have to listen to us, what will happen to us? So this is why we spend so much money. This is why we spend so much time into making you believe that you're poor little me and your ass is crazy. Because we don't need you knowing that these gifts are real. We don't need you knowing that you're a God.
Right.
Because you crush us.
Yeah.
And what's the other one about the kids playing in the sandbox?
Oh, yeah. They had a meeting, and y'all will see this in the series. They had a meeting with the guy, asking him, like, why don't you just leave us alone? Because, the government was trying to hunt them down and stop them and just kill them all, either have them killed or join the team.
Right? Those are your choices.
You either die or
come
you join
work with us.
team. Okay? And so the girl was asking him, like, why don't you just leave us alone? And he was like, leave y'all alone to do what? It's like, let us live our lives, have a family, have kids. It's like, no. Because just imagine your kid and my kid playing in the sandbox, and if they get into a fight, who's going to win?
Oh, God.
His biggest fear is that his kid going to get his ass whooped because your kid got more powers than him. Now,
Right.
Now, for our melanated community, we all know. We better at all the sports. We beat their asses in golf. We beat them in hockey. We beat them in tennis. They can't compete when it comes to basketball. So they have to find ways to limit our interactions because even on the basketball court and the football field, at one point grades weren't an issue when it came to playing sports. But when they realized that we are kicking their asses all up and down the courts or all up and down the field, now we want to put grade restrictions, and now we're going to we're not going to even really teach you anymore so that you do get bad grades and you can't play. They already know that you are gods.
It's time for you to wake up and realize it.
It's time to remember. It is so time to remember that you are gods and goddesses. And side note, they're one and the same.
You gotta wake up, guys. It's time to wake up. Can't be sleeping anymore. It's not no more sleepy sleep.
No.
We can't be sleeping, guys. We gotta wake up. Wake up. It's time to get up.
Yeah, Brittany, Black Mirror is that's a whole discussion on free will. When you look into the Black Mirror episodes, especially if you look at the Bandersnatch. Yeah, if you look into the Bandersnatch one on Netflix, that's all talking about free will, and that's a real mindfuck to make you think that you really don't have free will. And we do have free will. It's just hard as hell to exercise it a lot of times.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't like the choices that you're given. Some of the choices are do as I say or die.
Right.
I mean, it's still a choice.
Right.
But if somebody gave you those two ultimatums, you're going to feel like you don't have a choice. But we always do have a choice.
Yeah.
We always have a choice.
Right. Because there's so many people that go into the battlefield. Even when you look back into ancient times, right? There are people who got conquered by the other side, and they were like, let's just say you're the last man standing. And they say you can join our forces and live amongst us and take the riches and all of the wealth and all of the food, or you can die right now.
Right. You still have a choice.
And some soldiers said, fuck it. I am not going to be ruled by you, you asshole. You can kill me right now. You got to have some balls to do like that. So once again, just want to let y'all know this
Terry says buffering. Yeah, we expect those type of stuff to happen.
We expect that.
It'll, it's better now? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. They got those little words and stuff, those little keywords. When you say certain words, all of a sudden, things start
going left. But once again, if y'all are on here, this is, and if you're just checking in, this is a little bit of a rant.
Yeah.
But we got some pointers that we're going to cover, but we may go off a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a deep convo. It's one that needs to be had, and also as far as I saw something really sad today on my feed. One of my friends, they wanted to know if they should go ahead and take the VX. Y'all know the VX I'm talking about, right? The VX, because these are trigger words and stuff. You gotta be careful
trigger
what you
words.
say. The VX, right? So she wanted to know. She's asking the question: should I take? Yeah, that's it. There you go, Angie. See what Angie said.
Yeah.
So
just take a look at.
Just take a look at what Angie comment said. But yeah, that's what we're talking about, the VX. So she wanted to know, should she take the VX because she's an RN, and she wanted to know what's everybody's thoughts on it, because she wants to be able to see, I guess, how many people are taking it before she makes up her mind to take it. So I guess if a lot of people, say, yes, I'm going to take it,
leave that alone.
Maybe she might take it, right? It looks like we're buffering now.
Yeah, it looks like we...
hell, it looks like even if you type the word, it goes bad. Hold on.
Oh, gosh. I think we're probably coming back in.
Are we coming back in, guys?
Let's give it a second, see if it catch itself.
Oh man, okay, don't type it in the chat either. We just gonna say VX from now on.
Like, oops.
Yeah. don't put it in the chat. Oh man, y'all putting it in the chat. Yeah, they getting really sensitive now.
Right.
They're very sensitive. So we just gonna say VX guys. That's it.
Yeah. And for those of y'all, if right now if things go sideways and the live gets cut, just go to our website. Let me put that back up here.
Because
Just in
they're
case.
so sensitive right now.
Because we're gonna keep it going. Okay?
Man,
we're gonna keep it going.
We're gonna go as long as we can. We're gonna ride this ride this wagon until the wheels fall off, because that's what they doing. They keeping up their lie, and they riding it. So we're gonna ride the truth until the wheel fall off. But listen, guys.
So yeah, just in case if this live gets cut,
yes,
we are still streaming live on our website right now. So if it goes out, go to our website.
All right, but what I'm saying is she asked the question of who all is taking this VX, and one of her friends said, well, I'm taking it for sure. And the friend was like, well, I know everybody's going to try to convince me that I shouldn't take it, but she said, this is my decision, and I decided I'm going to take it. Okay, so what I'm encouraging everybody today, okay, is before you decide to rush into anything, please do read about the ingredients. It's always good to know what you're putting inside of the body, right? Yeah. So make sure that you get a hold of the ingredients. And I'm not discouraging you from making your decisions, because you're an adult and you can make your own decisions, okay? But make sure you find out what are the ingredients. This is key. This is important, because this is how you make educated decisions, okay? You make sure you find out, because you're not just going to go and buy something and eat it. No, you want to know what's inside of it. What am I eating? Right. Okay, and you find out, and these words are going to be big. I'm going to tell you now. These are going to be words that you don't even know how to pronounce it. I know my mom used to tell me, Leisha, if you can't pronounce it, you don't have no business taking it. But these words, you're not going to be able to pronounce it. So what you could do is you can Google these words, and you can see what they are. Right. And then you also will go and research how long it takes to create a VX. Right? Yes. That's at least 40% effective. Okay? Yes. And you use your sound judgment, and you make your decision based off of, do I want these ingredients inside of me, and how would these ingredients affect me, not only now, but future generations, like my offsprings? How would they affect not just me, but my babies and my grandchildren? Because we don't know any of these things just yet. Right. So just common sense. Just do a little bit of research. Like the guy, the president from Jamaica, he's one of the most intelligent people I've seen thus far. Yeah. He said that he's really not rushing to get anything. He's just gonna look to see what happens, and if everybody looks okay, then he'll think about it. But just in the meantime, guys, what I would advise everyone to do is just to take care of yourself. Yes. Get you some exercise, make sure you're drinking lots of water, make sure you're treating your body right. Yes. Do what's right for your body in the meantime. And just continue to do so. Everything that we need comes with us on this planet to help us to get by. Right. Yep. So yeah, with that being said, congratulations to Sanjib. What's going on with Sanjib? He's in union. Oh, congratulations. That is beautiful. Round of applause. I wish I had that thing that Rob be having when he could. We're doing a round of applause. Round of applause. That is beautiful. Yes. That is just, I am so happy for you, Sanjib. Right. That is beautiful. Yes. Everybody say a round of applause. Send some good energy. Sending good energy to your union. Hoping that everything goes the way you dreamed and you imagined. Congrats once again. That is a beautiful thing. Yes. Miss Fire, what is going on, sister? What's up, family? What's up? All right, but just staying on track, because we don't want to stay on here too long. Right. Because we're streaming on a couple of different platforms right now. So with
everything that has been going on, like we said, since December the 21st, we have been receiving download after download after download. And one of the things that really piqued our interest off of the series that we were talking about earlier, the Legions, is that they were doing something called memory work.
Oh my God! And then that sent us down a rabbit hole.
That sent us down a rabbit hole because we were like, because one of the ways that this the main character was able to really step into his power is that he had to remember exactly everything that was happening so that he can really know the truth of his power and everything that's involved with it. And that is very key when it comes to us.
Yes.
Because we have to remember, and this is where the past lives and the dreams are about to come in it.
Yes.
Because he had to remember what happened so that he would know how to use his powers. Okay? And that is what we are experiencing right now. We are doing memory work, but now me and my baby, we're like on a deliberate mission to do memory work.
Yes, and Live by Love, we'll touch on that ringing in the air. I know we did a video, but that was a while back about the ringing in the air and what it means. But we'll touch on that. We just want to tell you about this memory work really quick because it's really important, especially with the VX and why.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yes, that's the rabbit hole.
I know,
I want to
it's
talk
the
about.
rabbit hole. I'm trying to build up to it.
Y'all ain't gonna believe what the type of stuff these people doing out here in these streets. Woo. It is just so diabolical. It is so against nature. It is just so something that they should not be doing, but they're doing it and they're liking it, and they're actually doing studies on it, and they think that this shit is funny.
Oh, we get
but this shit is not funny. It is very disturbing. Go ahead. I'm going too far.
Okay, so once again, like in this show, he had to go through memory work so that he can get back into his full power. Now, and that's where our power lies, is in our memory. Okay? And like we said, since December the 21st, we've been just reintegrating all of our past lives, all of the memories and things that we had. Because there are so many different lifetimes where we have been super, super successful, like wealthy, money-wise. I'm talking about money ain't a thing, you know? And we're trying to integrate all of that information and bring it into this reality so that we can really manifest the way that we want to manifest. And here's the kicker, because these other people know that we have all this memory and we have access to these things, but they are doing things to block us from that. Peep this out. So, like I said, we went down a rabbit hole trying to find out how do we do memory work. And out of our search, one of the things that really came to light was that part of it is through shadow work. If you're not familiar with shadow work, you definitely want to become a Royal Twin Flame on our YouTube channel so that you can get access to the shadow work webinar and you can learn how to do shadow work. But because of the other side, and believe me, if you don't believe that there's a split that is going on in humanity right now, once you open your eyes and see, which is another topic that we're gonna get into in just a moment. Like I said, we're gonna build a little bit today, okay? Thank you so much. What's that, Nas Sky? Oh, what's up, sis? She up here watching in. That's beautiful. Beautiful on Facebook.
Welcome.
All right. So, gosh, okay. So, the other side knows, if you remember what I said before, what the guy said in the series, is that one of their biggest fears is that they would remember, that we would remember that we are gods and we don't need them.
Man, know thyself.
That is their biggest fear. And because that's one of their biggest fears, they do everything they can to manipulate it so that you don't remember. We already talked about the mental aspect and how they try to drug us up. But y'all, they are out here doing inception for real.
And it's true. It is true. There are doctors who are doing these things. They're doing studies. They're doing it. They started, so you know how they just try to make you feel like they're using animals and they're not using humans. BS. So they started out using it on rats and mice and stuff with the memory implants. So they're literally implanting fake memories into mice. Then they saw that the implant of the fake memories worked in the mice. Then they actually started doing it on humans. So they have successfully, learned how to implant fake memories.
Yes.
So, and they're doing it. They're doing it. They're getting paid to study these things, and they're successful at it, and they're excited about it. And we're sitting here wondering, like, why are you excited about implanting fake memories into people? And so now they're now wondering how this is going to work out for the judicial system, right? How is an eyewitness now? How can we say that this is reliable information when you can literally implant fake memories into someone and have that person believe that this is an actual memory? Like, they'll believe it. And you know, this is really has me, I'm concerned. And then the thing that really bothered me, we should find a video and put it in the chat so you guys can go and take a look at the video when you have some time. But the thing that had me worried about this was the fact that when they're doing the memory implant in the mice, the way that they did the memory implant was to actually put the mice in an environment where it was happy, it was thriving, it was doing good, record, you know, the synapse, how the brain was, the electrical pulses that goes off. They record every place, you know, of all the pulses that went off, and they copied it, and then they put the mice in an environment that was not cohesive. They didn't like it, so it was just in a corner, and they put the little thing on its head or whatnot, and then there was a switch that they would turn on in the mice to get the mice to think that it was in, like, turn on the memory to make it think that it was in that same happy environment. But in order for it to work, they had to actually implant the code within the mice's DNA. Let that sit, okay? And then the last part, after they implant the code in the mice's DNA, they had to do it in the brain, close to the brain. Sounds familiar? Implant.
Hold on.
Hold on. We just trying to help you to think here.
Trying to.
Okay. They're gonna implant right next to the brain. Okay, in the mouse. Leave that. Let that sit there.
We're just gonna let that sit there. We're gonna keep talking about this, but just listen.
That's what they do. They implant it. So once that has been implanted, once that has been coded, now what they do is they inject the activation.
Yes.
Okay? So now once they inject the activation after they have implanted this code within the DNA, now they have a little switch.
Right over here.
They have a freaking little switch, man, that they're actually turning off and on your freaking memory, man. And these people are excited about this freaking research. They're happy. Because now they have found a way to do it to freaking humans.
Yeah.
And they're stunned. Like, they're so...
So just to recap real quick, they know how to do Inception. The movie Inception, like a lot of these movies are documentaries. They are not fiction. This is not fiction, okay? Inception is real, but they have to get test subjects, okay? Okay, let me calm down. We gotta calm down
because I can't. What's making me mad is a lady who was actually doing the research when she figured out that they can actually do this. You should have seen the excitement on their face. Like, these people are super crunk. And hopefully we should be able to find the video because we were watching. We'll go to the history, and at the end of the video, because we don't want them to cut. We don't want them to cut the video, cut the stream. No. But we're gonna put it in the chat so that you guys can go to the video. You can see the study for yourself. We're not making this shit up.
No.
They're studying this stuff. And we have to know these things, because the more information that we know, the more that we can empower ourselves to make decisions that will benefit not only us, but for generations to come.
Yes.
Okay? Because ignorance is no excuse to any law, whether it's universal or man-made. Just because you don't know gravity is going to pull you down when you go off of a cliff, it don't mean that you're not going to get pulled down.
Right.
All it means is that you don't know. So it's our responsibility, right, to really get informed. And also it's our responsibility to know who we are. Because people know who we are.
Mm-hmm.
They've been studying us for a very long time. So it's time for us to study us.
Yes.
It's time for us to meditate, because this is how we're going to get to know who we are, through meditation. Mm-hmm. Meditate means to study.
Yes.
To study self.
Yes.
So we got to know who we are, guys. We can't be falling for the banana and the tailpipe all the time like this.
No.
We cannot.
So yeah, just to recap, because I done calm myself down.
Okay.
Okay.
But let's go. Let's touch on the ringing in the air, because everybody's in the air. It looks like they really want to know about it.
Well, yeah. Let me recap this one last time. Normally do.
Hello.
Why is your coworker not talking the way that they normally talk?
Hello.
Okay. In this study that they have done, they took the memory of a mouse that was having a really good time exploring this place. It was awesome. He loved it. But then when they put him in an environment where he couldn't hide and it was bright, he was scared.
Mm.
But what they did was that they took that happy memory from that mouse, from the experience that he had before, and they implanted it into his head with these, what they use, proteins from a jellyfish. Okay, they use the jellyfishes a lot, and it's in a lot of the ingredients that they put in medicines. Okay, so they took that implant that they put in the mouse, and they were able to flip it on and off. People, we're telling you, they had a switch on off.
Okay,
on off, on off.
Okay,
and when they turned it on, the mouse went from being scared to like, oh shit, I'm in my happy place. Let me walk around.
Right.
Okay.
Boom. Now you're scared. Oh!
Now
you're happy. See?
Now coming in, if y'all remember the picture, because it started buffering once I put the picture in, so I'm not going to put it back up.
Put it back up.
But if you remember the picture that was up there, when they do that test, it is breaking the brain barrier, which is getting to the hippocampus. Am I saying that right? Hippocampus, right? Mm-hmm. It's getting to the hippocampus, which is the same spot where they implanted the memories into the mouse.
Y'all look this stuff up, man. We just saying, just look this stuff up. That's all we saying, okay? But this is not conspiracy, you know. No. And they put it in such a way that normal intelligence, normal way of thinking, normal research, right?
It's being bypassed.
It's being looked at as conspiracy theories, you know. Just a normal way of thinking is being labeled as being a conspiracy theorist, and it's so sad, because nobody wants to engage in critical thinking anymore.
No, they don't.
You know, they discourage critical thinking, and it's just a lot of these things is not even conspiracies, guys. It's common sense.
It really is common sense. I mean, facts. It's common sense.
A lot of these things are just normal, day-to-day common sense for anyone who can engage in just right thinking.
Right.
That's it. And you're a conspiracy theorist if you don't want to take a VX that only took 7 to 8 months to be developed. That's not being a conspiracy. That's using common sense.
Yeah, and also the common sense is to look back at proven science when, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm just gonna go for broke because it's still streaming on our website. So just in case if we get cut, once again, the website is scrolling down below. DDT was a very harmful thing that was being sprayed on crops in America. And when it first came out, proven science said, "Oh, it is safe." You can spray it on your kids. You can spray it in their face. They'll be just fine.
Spray it everywhere.
And then a few years later, they found out that DDT, they were wrong.
Very wrong.
It was super, super, super harmful.
Yep.
And they stopped doing it altogether. That's why you don't see people crop dusting anymore. But they have upped their game. Santos, and we're going to leave it at that.
We're going to leave it at that. But to touch back on the ringing in the air, because I know a lot of people were talking about the ringing in the air, and they wanted a little bit more of insight on it. And this is just personally from what I received. And I resonate with this. And again, these things are about resonance, okay?
Yes.
So if this doesn't resonate with you, this is perfectly fine. I always encourage everyone to build a connection with your higher self and your oversoul so that you can get the information, you know, that's just right for you, right? Because we all have these fingerprints. They're all unique. What might resonate for myself or someone else might not necessarily be the same case for you, or it might be. Who knows, right? I wear a size 12, somebody else might wear a size 12, and 16 other people might wear a size 12, but somebody might need a size 16 or size 7. It's the same thing, right? But as far as the ringing in the air, what I received, right, that is literally us tuning in. We are like antennas. We are like different radio stations. We literally pick up on things, different frequencies, right? And so when you think of a radio, okay, and if you're listening to Hot 97, right, you're there, you're listening, you're vibing, and you know you might want to tune in to Kiss FM,
right?
So you turn the dial. Okay, when you're leaving one frequency and you're tuning into the next frequency, you're gonna hear a ringing.
Yes.
Really loud ringing when you're turning that dial. Okay, it's a frequency. Just like us, we can tune in to different frequencies at any given time. Now, the trick of the matter is to be able to tune in at will. Okay, so when we're new on a spiritual journey, and you know, and it could be that you're going into a different frequency. You might be just walking from one and then going into the next one. It's going to be a different frequency. It's a different radio station. It's a different broadcast. So sometimes, depending on how drastic the tuning in is, you'll hear that dial. Because you're leaving one frequency and you're going into the next. Okay? That's what I received for myself, and it feels right to me, because whenever I get that ringing in my ear, I pay close attention, and I pay close attention to what I'm thinking about. I pay close attention to where I'm at, pay attention to who is around me, okay? And so that's how I know. And so for you, if that resonates with you, you can see, you can feel into it. Whenever you hear a ringing in your ear, tune in to what you're feeling, what you're thinking, who you're around.
Yes.
And you can use that as a tool to see if this is something that's serving you at the present moment. And if it's not something that's serving you, then you know you can leave. Or it could be that you're getting like if you want to call it an upload or a download, you might be getting information from your higher self. So you tune again. You're tuning in, because we do have antennas, right?
Yeah.
So this is how I utilize the whole tuning in aspect. When I get the ringing in my ear, this is how I utilize it. It's a tool for me, because I know that it's frequency. Just like what's his name, Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand this universe, you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. That's.
I was trying to go with you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, but that's how I resonate with the ringing in the air. It's just an indicator as to what you're tuning into at the given time. So just pay very close attention to what's going on when you hear that ringing. And sometimes it's louder than others. Sometimes it might just be in the left ear. Sometimes it might be in the right ear. Sometimes it's in both ears, and it gets really loud. So you pay attention to what the hell is going on when you're hearing that ringing, because you're tuning in or you're tuning out of something. So pay attention.
Yes, and real quick, no, let me try to
I
get
hope
this.
that was helpful for you guys. But that was super helpful for me when I received that from my higher self, because I was just like, listen, you're going to stop ringing my ear like this. You say what you got to say. I'm tired of seeing these numbers. I'm tired of hearing this ringing, and I need to know what the hell is going on.
Right.
So I went into meditation, and that's what I got.
Yeah. Now, one of the things to remember is that for the VX to work, you have to be on a certain frequency.
Yes.
Okay? And that frequency is a very low vibrational frequency. And this is another thing that really came through as a download for me and my baby, which is that for those individuals who are taking that journey to get the VX, when they send out those frequencies for those individuals who have received it, they will get activated.
Yeah.
Some of them already been activated. But that aside, that brings me to something else that, gosh, who just made that comment a moment ago? Dang it. Dang, these, y'all been going off of
I
these
know,
comments.
I can't even keep up. I'm trying to keep up, but I can't.
Let's see, where did it go?
Elijah said he had a Kundalini awakening. It was intense. Usually it pretty much is. And sometimes when your chakras are blocked, it could be a little, you could get pain, like physical pain. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, but here we go. It was Elijah who said it. So they want us to fight amongst ourselves.
Yes,
okay?
Facts.
Now, here is the thing that is really going on, and I'm trying to, what was the name of that, was it, okay, I think it was this one. Yes, okay, the allegory story.
That is so true. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Love when people are fighting amongst themselves, because guess who could be the solution person? The person who you know what, you two seems to not be getting along. The solution, problem, reaction, solution, okay? This is what we've been dealing with for the past how long now? Guys, at the end of the day, we're going to have to allow people to make their own decisions. The only thing that we can do is provide information. We can just make a provision for them, but they have to be the ones to make the decision. You can take a horse to the water, but they gotta drink it.
Yeah. So
it's sad. It's really sad. But hey, I just got done watching a video. I told you guys from this RN, and this poor lady, she's literally crying because she has the thing with the face going like this.
Yeah.
I guess she thought that it wouldn't happen to her, because some people, they get that, oh, it's not gonna happen to me. But so she went in, and I guess because she's the RN, I think that
changed it too much.
She needed it. Oh, they buffering?
Yeah,
sorry.
Buffering. You gotta cut
my
it
bad,
out.
My bad.
Well,
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Okay, so
I can't say it, Alexis. It's buffering when I say it.
But yeah, but they do want us to fight against each other. And here's the thing: if you all remember this story here, this story about the men in the cave, right? These gentlemen that are sitting here inside of this cave think that the images that are on the wall are real. And they're making their own interpretations as to what to do. But neither one of them are brave enough to go outside the cave and actually see what's going on. And there is where the delusion comes in. Because there's so many things that are being shown on social media to make you think that you got to stay in your house. There's so many things that are going on social media that makes you think that you need to have a muzzle on your face. And yes, I said muzzle. I'm not saying a mask anymore, because it is what it is.
We still live?
Yeah, I think we're still live.
We still live.
So if you all know, Yeah, we about to get out here in a little bit, live by love long.
We
I know
about to leave.
we got some people tuning out. It's almost 11 o'clock on some people's on the East
I
Coast.
know it's late.
So we're gonna touch on this and then we head it out. All right. We appreciate y'all for hanging in there.
Thank
you
you.
so much. But this is the last thing that we're gonna touch on, and this is one of the biggest downloads that we received, is that a lot of these things are distractions. When it comes to what we talked about earlier, when it comes to the election, when it comes to BLM, when it comes to Antifa, when it comes to, in most situations, when it comes to your twin flame, these are a lot of distractions to stop you, because these diabolical ones or the people on the other side know that you are gods and they don't want you to become a god. So they're going to throw every distraction at you so that you don't stay on your mission and you don't go within. So they're going to give you memes on Facebook to laugh at. Yeah, that was funny.
Right.
They're going to make sure you get those notifications on Instagram and Facebook. It's like, oh, hold on. Somebody just liked your photo. Go look at your phone. Go back in the cave. I'm going to say that one more time. You got a notification on your phone. They say, no, don't go to meditation. Go to your phone.
Right.
Go back in the cave.
All these distractions. And remember what we said about distraction. What distraction really means, guys. This means bad traction, right? If you having a bad traction, you slipping. All right? We not trying to slip. We not slipping, guys. We standing firm in our truth and in who we are. And we are gods.
Yes.
Okay? We are gods.
You are God.
You are God. This is why you have a temple. Each one of us have a temple.
That just hit me.
We have a temple. What do they call the body? They call the body the temple. They will not tell you that the church is within. Okay? This is the temple. The temple is the church. This is it. Okay? Yeah. And you find God within. You know, you go within to find God. And this is all in the Bible too. It tells you in every text, every holy script tells you God is within. Your temple. You got these two temples. I keep saying we got these two temples, and you find God within the temple. But they got these people out here externalizing so much that they out here in buildings looking for God when it's already inside of them. Okay?
Yeah.
This is why I be having this right here.
Yeah. I mean, we're bringing it full circle.
Yeah.
Because we want to let you all know that they know that you are a God.
They just don't want you to know this. They want you to keep externalizing, okay? And the more that you externalize, the more that you feed this beast, okay? You feed him the beast. Come on, let's come back in. Let's come back in. Feed the God that's within you.
Yes.
Okay? So that your outside reality could match what's on the inside. Okay? When you turn within, this is when you see God. Everything else outside of you is really a reflection of what's within. And when you awaken the God within, then you will see the things that you can create.
Yes.
So yeah.
So yeah, with that being said, family, our mission moving forward is to help you remember that you are a God.
Remember. Wake up.
Yes.
What's up, God?
We are here to help you remember.
Wake up.
That you are a God.
Yes.
So in every session that we do with everyone moving forward, whether it's going to be a tarot reading, whether it's a natal chart reading, or whether it's just a talk with Chris and Alicia, or if you need us to mentor you for a whole month. Yeah. One of our main goals is going to help you to remember who you are.
Wake up. Wake up.
Okay.
Time to get up. God, wake up.
And even in our videos, for those who are subscribers on our website, we're going to start releasing a series of videos to really help bring you back into your memory.
Exactly. You know, they distorted the teaching of Yahshua, and they call him the J word, that's not even the God. It's so disrespectful. They really distorted, what he did and what others did, because he wasn't the only one, right?
Right.
Just trying to get people to realize that you can do everything that I am doing.
Yes.
And that was the main thing. Yo, don't act like, you could do this too.
Yep, you can.
You fool, I'm trying to show you what you could do. Stop worship in me. Stop worship in me. I'm here to show you that you could do this too. This is what you can do. This is who you are. I'm here to remind you because somehow you forgot.
Yeah. And I don't know how many people caught it with the post that we put on Instagram where we put happy solar return on our Instagram.
Right.
And we're like, happy solar return, Christ consciousness.
Right. The consciousness.
Okay? You are the Christ consciousness. You came back into this world on December the 25th.
Come on, man. You just got to remember. You just remember. That's it. We just here to remind you. Everything that we say in here, you already know.
We just give you the information that you told us to hold.
You the one that said, Chris and Leisha, hold this for me. Because I wiped my memory. And I know when I come down to the planet Earth, I'm going to need to remember. And I might need some help. So here, hold this information because I trust you with this information. And when I'm ready for it, just give it to me. So if you here on this live, you ready for it, and we giving it to you.
Yes.
Because you gave it to us to hold.
Right. Yep. It makes you right with that prayer equals speak to self, cosmos, and others. Meditate equals hearing from self, cosmos, and others.
Facts.
Now, just make sure that those others are higher beings. But yes, hearing from others.
Yes. So
that is definitely what's up. So yeah, I mean, Karen, you know how we do, brother.
Yeah,
you know how we do, because it is so time, and just because we're saying that you are a God, don't get it twisted and think that you're better than somebody else. Next person sitting next to you is a God.
That's right. That's right, Max. Bring it. In Genesis, let us make. Who is us? Girl, I asked that question when I was 9 years old. They put me out the church.
Oh boy!
Listen, they used to. I don't think that they liked me when I was in Sunday school because I used to ask the type of questions they didn't have the answers. They weren't prepared for my questions.
No, they weren't.
But yeah, that's the same question I had asked, and you know what they told me? Don't question God. And I was like, well, we need to have a conversation because I'm gonna need some answers because you wrote this Bible all chopped up. I need some answers. But yes, so. Know that you are God. Even in the Bible, it told you now man has become like one of us. Who's us? And what's the one of? Like, what's up? Now man has become like one of us. He has eaten from the tree of good and evil. What's that? Duality? The yin and the yang? Now we've got the kundalini rising up. Right? Everything is like, we balanced out.
We balanced out now.
That's what's up.
And just know that you have a major key inside of you. Forget everything else.
Yes.
You know, we were talking about this with our Royal Twin Flames yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Which was that it's time to put all the stuff aside. Even when it comes to social media, when it comes to sometimes family and friends, when it comes to boyfriend and girlfriend, and, you know, because even with me and my baby, we both understand that we got to get our stuff together. So she's able to do her thing, I'm able to do my thing because we understand that this is bigger than us.
Yes, divine flame. She said she got chills through her body when I said the temple is in us. Baby, that message is probably for you.
Yes.
It's probably just a reminder. Maybe that's your message that I'm holding. You just
Yep.
got your message that you told me to hold.
Yep.
So, hey, you guys already know this information, otherwise you won't be on this live.
Right.
This is just a reminder of things that you already know. This is the type of stuff that's in your DNA. And so this is what, it's like an activation. You're coming online, you're being activated.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going to start remembering stuff.
Yes.
Don't doubt yourself.
Right.
You already know a lot of this stuff. This is, okay, so when you know something, right, and someone tells you something and you get that, right, or, ooh, or you get that chills, that's not something new, right?
No.
That's not something new. That's called resonance.
Yes.
Okay? It resonates because it's already there.
Yeah.
Okay?
It matches the frequency. That's why you feel it.
It's a match, so it's already there.
Mm-hmm.
It's to remember it. This is why it resonates.
Yeah. And Miss Scott, you were so right. Yeah, they get mad when we call ourselves gods and goddesses because they are afraid.
That's their problem.
Once again, that we're going to wake up and remember that we don't need nobody.
That's their That's a personal problem.
That's a personal. We don't have to live up to their expectations.
That's their worry. That ain't got nothing to do with price tags in the market.
Nothing to do with me.
They got to figure that out on their own, how they feel about that.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, hey.
But with that being said, we don't want to hold y'all too much longer because once again, it's already 11 o'clock on the East Coast.
Right.
So, watch the series Legion. It's on FX. If you got, I think it's on. If you can get a free subscription on Hulu, then go ahead and get on. It's on Hulu.
Oh shoot. Mex over here. Some next.
What's she saying?
Mex say that stuff ain't lost. We need to tell the Vatican to release the stuff they hid down in the basement of the V. Girl, speak to that.
And you know what, Mex? To be honest with you, there was a and I don't know if I may have said this on the Royal Twin Flames meeting, but I didn't say it on the live. But I'm gonna say it now, just because you said that. Because I literally, hope y'all are listening. I literally had a dream where, well, it wasn't a dream because I was already in a dream where I was on vacation. We were on vacation and we were out chilling. But in the middle of my dream, I got snatched into a nunnery or a Catholic church. But I felt like I was underground. I was in the basement. And like I would get switched back to the dream when I was in a vacation, but then I got snatched back into this reality where we were trying to hold the door because there was a what we said was a demon. We were trying to keep it inside that basement. We were trying to hold the door. And I could see myself in this nun's robe. And I'm up here holding the door, trying to stop this thing from coming through. And I was calling the other sisters over to come and help me, but like, this is too strong. And it was funny because I could hear the entity on the other side going, yay, 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 yay. Like she was just chanting. And when I heard that, like, it freaked me out because it sounded real
diabolical.
It sounded real diabolical. And so I was like, fuck that. I'm out this. I'm going back to my dream when I was on the vacation. But when I woke up, I had to step back and think like, hold up. Why was I snatched over into that reality? And when I thought about it, because see, in that moment, all the things that I knew about the Vatican went out the window. Because I was in the mindset of that nun, and I'm trying to hold in this God that we got trapped in the basement. And so when I realized what was really happening, I was like, I gotta go back.
I remember you said that too.
Yeah, I said I gotta go back. And what I did was that before I went back into a meditative state, I was like, you know what? Before I go there, just to make sure I ain't dealing with no evil thing, I connected with that entity, and I was like, look, you need some help. But in order for me to help you, I want to make sure that you go to the light first. And when you go to the light, come back and tell me that you went through, and then I'll come help you.
She say our entities go. In this case, when we say, when we speak of entities,
yes.
When you think of an entity, okay, especially in the 3D, a business is an entity. Okay? It is a dwelling. A God can, it could be an entity for us. When we say entities, we're not speaking of something balance. We are speaking of something that's out of balance when we say entities.
Right.
Okay? Just for the clarification.
Yeah. But to finish up on that, and because see, here's the thing, because the Vatican has distorted, there are a lot of gods and goddesses that they flip mode and made them demons.
They really did. They flipped so much shit around, guys. This is why it's so important.
It's all upside down. So knowing that, knowing when I came out of the dream state, and I remember like, oh, hold on, no, the Vatican switched stuff around, and there are actually a lot of gods and goddesses that they got locked up, but they made those gods and goddesses appear as demons when they're actually not demons. They just switched the stories around.
Switched the shit around.
And so, with that being said, once I asked that being to go to the light, and then I would help them, immediately when I said that, she came back to me in this beautiful earthly like gown, and I didn't even have to go back to that space to help her out. She was already out. So yes, there are gods and goddesses that are trapped underneath the Vatican, and right now they can't hold them back.
Man, listen, they have gods and goddesses trapped up in these mounds.
Yes.
We talked about these mounds already. If you guys go and you look into these mounds, man, listen, this whole setup of the Matrix was done on witchcraft. And I'm not talking about no itsy bitsy spider witchcraft, okay?
Yeah.
I'm talking about these old ass, ancient ass mofos, old ass spirits type of witchcraft. Yeah. Okay, this is how they control the masses, because a lot of the ancestors are being held. They're actually entrapped. Their souls are trapped up in these mounds. Right. Okay. And this is like ancient stuff. This the money that they created was witchcraft using talisman.
It's made on dead paper.
It's dead presidents, dead paper. Like, it's a lot of witchcraft that went into creating this matrix. Okay, and when you start to try to explain this to the regular mundane mind that done been tested like 50 times, you know, it just goes over, and so it takes a different type of understanding to really dive in to the core of what this shit is. And then when you start to understand what you're dealing with, you just want to go, you want to be like the man in Neo. You like, let me get my steak. this shit right here.
Yeah.
Let me just go back in and be rich, like, because it's really that deep, guys.
Yeah, and that's the last thing we want to leave with you, is that the shift that happened on December the 21st, it opened us up to really see things as it is.
Yeah.
And it's not that pretty.
It ain't cute, man. This shit is ugly.
Yeah.
But
it's not that pretty.
It's not pretty, but we are gods.
Yes.
And we do have the ability to transform and to transcend. Okay? This is what we do.
Yeah.
This is what we do. But you have to first wake up to who and what you are.
Yes.
Before you could make some moves, you know?
Yeah.
And so we call in on everybody to wake up the God within them.
Yes.
Today, now. I mean, we can't be the sleeping giants no more. Y'all gotta wake up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wake up.
So once again, big shout out to everybody who hung in here with us on this live on YouTube, and thank you so much to Sky and Raina for being with us on Facebook. We thank y'all so much. We're gonna be doing some major builds moving forward, and just bear with us, because we are getting some information. We are not the end all be all.
No.
But we can provide you with a lot of information to really help you to remember who you are.
These are nuggets, like just teeny weeny nuggets. That's it. And then everything else that you need, you dive within. You go within and you trust your intuition. Connect with your higher self. Connect with your guides. Connect with your angels. Okay. And everything that you need to navigate this realm of reality, no matter how shitty it is right now, no matter how ugly it looks right now, everything that you need to navigate this shithole, okay, to turn it beautiful, you already have it within you. Don't let nobody fool you and tell you, oh, you don't got this and you don't got that and you need to go buy this thing over. No. Everything that you need to navigate this realm of reality is already within you.
Yes.
That's all you gotta do. Maybe you might need to talk to somebody to remind you and wake you up. But you already have everything that you need already. It's there. It's already there. I promise you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we got. And
let's put the video. Can we put the video in here? Are we able to copy and paste the video so they can see the research with the memory thing that they were doing? Can we put it in the chat for them? Is there a way for us to do it?
After the video, I'll post it I'll post it in the chat for everybody. Excuse me, not in the chat, but I'll post it in the comments.
In the comments, okay.
So everybody can go back and see it. And for those on Facebook, we'll also post that video in the comments so that you can go back and look at that study that they did on memory.
Yes, you guys need to see that study.
When you see this, guys, gods and goddesses, when you see this, watch it very carefully, and you're going to have a deeper understanding as to how strong memory is.
Yes.
Because memory can make or break you.
And next, you are absolutely correct. That O name that she put in the comments,
just completely evil.
Very low vibrational. As a matter of fact, the original person who once lived in that vessel, and this is just my feeling, I think that exited stage left a very long time ago, and so whatever is currently carrying that body, it ain't nothing cute. So I think for me, I definitely resonate with Alexis' comment with the O name. I'm not gonna say. With the O name that you put in the comments, I completely agree with what Alexis just said.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it is. It's time to wake up, family.
Yes.
We are here as your alarm clock, and we are going to do our best to help you see through the bullshit and to help you remember who you are.
Right. Wake up, because we are gods. Man, know thyself. Start turning within. The temple is within you. You got two temples. I'm going to say it again. The two temples. Listen, these mofos, they know. You just got to realize that they know. It's time for us to remember. So they put these things and they call them temples because they know that God is inside here. This is why they call it temples, and this is why they externalize their churches and they call that the church, and they have you going outside to keep you distracted. And we already know distracted means bad traction. They want you to keep slipping. But we're going to be standing firm in our truth, and we're going to be standing firm in who we are. Okay? And we're going to start going inside our own temples, building our connection. Okay? Moses and all these fairy tales people, if they could be getting downloads and writing stuff, okay, what makes them any better than you? Nothing. Okay? You have the ability to write stuff down and to translate and to do all these things, okay? But first you have to wake up and realize who you are.
Yes. And Max, after this live, text us that name so we can look into that, because for whatever reason, that's sparking something within me. So definitely after this, send us that message so that we can look up Stephen Darby. That name sounds real familiar. But with that being said, y'all, we once again thank y'all so much for hanging in here with us.
Thank you.
We love y'all so much.
We love you guys so much. And please, if you're not subscribed, we invite you to subscribe. Please feel free to share this video for someone who you think needs to wake up, who you think that they are God and they forgot. Go ahead and share the video. If you think we might be holding codes for them too, go on and share it so their junk DNA can get activated also.
Right.
If you feel like you need to book a session with us, please go to our website. We ask that you subscribe to our website. Smash the like button.
Yes, smash that like button.
Smash that like button if this information has been helpful for you.
And if you are new on our Facebook page, definitely make sure you follow this page. Give us that like, give us that thumbs up on the page as well. Make sure you turn on those notifications so that the next time that we schedule live, you will be able to see it as well.
Exactly.
So we love y'all.
We love you guys so much. And if you feel like you want to donate to this channel, the information is scrolling across the screen.
Yes.
Just do so if you feel it in your heart. If not, we still love you. We still going to be bringing this truth because every time one heals, a collective heals. And this is our mission as Twin Flames Unite.
There you go.
And if you are not yet a Royal Twin Flame, you can exit out of this chat and you can hit the join button to become a part of our Royal Twin Flame. We will welcome you to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We do have a beautiful, what is it, 10? How many? 12 of us right now? We have a very...
I think around 12.
12, very intimate family right now. And the vibe in our Royal Twin Flame when we meet on Saturdays is just amazing. Beautiful connections that we are building. Brittany is one of our Royal Twin Flames. Charlotte, Live by Love, Max, Blue Diamond Dust. These ladies are just miraculous. Like their minds are just beautiful. Their souls are wonderful. And each time we meet, I'm just like so honored to be a part, you know, of anything with them.
And actually, real quick, once again, we're sorry for keeping y'all so late. After this, we're gonna get out y'all way. We're gonna get out y'all way. Thursday at at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're gonna do it at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time because most of the ladies who are gonna be with us are on the East Coast, so we don't want to keep them too late. But Thursday is going to be Deep Convo Thursdays, and on this Thursday, we're going to be touching on these blended relationships, you know, dealing with the kids and everything in the relationship and how to really conquer and come over that. And we had a beautiful conversation with our Royal Twin Flame Charlotte where she was really talking about how she was able to co-parent with her son, with her child's father. Which is so needed. So on Thursday, probably by the end of the night or first thing in tomorrow, we're going to schedule those lives on each one of our channels so that you will be able to tune in with us. Definitely, this is going to be a deep conversation that we're going to get into, family. Very deep. Love for you all to be there.
Join us on Deep Convo Thursday. So every Thursday we're going to be diving deep into a conversation. This Thursday, I think every Thursday we might be doing this for some Thursdays because it's a really deep conversation and it's one that needs to be had. And we have a lot of value that we are going to be sharing amongst the community. So that video, we would encourage you to share that one also because it's going to be some good solutions that we're going to be bringing forward.
Yeah, so for our Royal Twin Flames and for those who are members on the website, you all are going to get first notifications on being able to join. There are only 10 spots that are going to be available. If you want to join in on this conversation, you're going to have to put your hat in the ring. And right now, there's already 2 seats taken. So there's only 8 left. And this is no charge for this. This is because this is a conversation that we need to have so that we can get some healing from it and move forward.
Precisely.
Okay? So with that being said, once again, we love y'all. We're out. We love you. Peace.